Well, after much digging with a pickaxe and a shovel, I got a little bit of the doorway open to the shop. And what I'm looking for is, are you in there? Yes, you are, you beautiful green lump of measuring thingy with a wheel on it. You're right there. Gotta fish you out of there. Now that I have my measuring wheel, it's time to run out to the field and see if we can get some measurements. This is the first time I've tried to start this Polaris side-by-side since last, November? So let's give it a twirl and see what happens here. Not bad for the first try. To the field we go. One thing I do have it, that I'm glad for it, is the four-wheel drive, because we're going to need it where we're going. Yeah, and this is where we're heading. The snow is finally melting off the field some, but we got a ton of it still in drifts around the farm. So, need to find a good place to start to make measurements from, and I think this is going to be about as good as any right here. What I need is the size of the parking area, which is going to be from down there at that end all the way up to here. Okay, I got my measuring wheel out. Now we're going to go that way. So, we'll see if we can do this with one hand on the camera and wheel and the other one steering. According to that little measuring wheel, we got 405 feet down here to the bottom end of this. That's a little shorter than what I was thinking it was. That's not quite as long as I thought it was, but that's all right. That'll figure out nicely in the report I got to turn in. By the way, there's some of the ruts that I was making in the snow coming out here. So yeah, we still have 4 inches or maybe even 5 out here yet in the field. And now that we have a sunny day of around 45 and the snow is melting and the ground is thawing out, we're going to have us a mud show. Yay! So no, my son's not allowed to come out here with his 4x4 Jeep and go mud bogging. No, he's really not. No, Skylar, no, you can't do it. No. Say, one of my subscribers reminded me of a joke I heard once about hurricanes. Why are they called hurricanes? Give up? Yeah. It's because if they called them hurricanes, you'd still be left with a house. I don't know if you can see it, but right directly there in front of the camera, or on your viewing screen, looks like there's an avalanche ready to happen. The snow has rolled over the edge of the bank of the pond, and some of it has actually dropped down into the bottom of the pond where it's broken loose. So, yeah, one of these days, that over there is going to slide off. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but look at that drift up there by the pump house. That pump house is almost 4 foot tall. Yeah. Anyway, the next thing I got to do to make sure that's 90 feet across there is to measure. Oh, there's the happy finger. Oh, it's cold out here. Let me back it. Get that thing out of here. Anyway, I got to measure from there back to the other way just to make sure I know what I'm talking about and that it's 90 feet. My next challenge with this little four-wheel drive buggy is to get out here and turn around so I can go measure back the other way. So let's see if we can make this happen. Yeah, oh boy. Yeehaw, we're doing it. Okay, Skylar, no mud bogging, but you can come out and run around in the snow if you want. But Skylar, no mud bogging out here, okay? Thank you. And about there. Hey, guess what? I measured wrong, or I thought wrong. It's 100 feet across there. Huh. Oh, that's because of the distance it takes for the pipe to come up out of the end and the little turn and whatnot down at the other end. So yeah, 100 feet across here, another 10 more than I thought it was. That's a good thing. Well, there's the little Polaris side-by-side up on top of that snowdrift. Yeah, every bit of it. Like I said, those bottom rails on that fence are about 18 inches up off the ground. So yeah, she's sunk in a little bit. She's not sitting up on the crest of it, but it is there. The next thing I have to measure is how wide the driveway is. So I'm just going to measure the gate and double that. So that's a 9.5 foot gate. They call it 10 because of the actual width. So we're going to call it 9, 18. We're going to call it 19 feet across. 9'4", 9'5". So yeah, we're going to call that about a 19 foot wide driveway here. Maybe that'll keep them happy. At least the highway department anyway. Hi everybody, and welcome back to Friday the 11th of February 2022. I've been out and about all morning today making measurements from the road edge to every non-organic living thing. That makes sense? So what planning and zoning needs from me is measurements from both the north-south road and the east-west road to the face surfaces of every item, i.e. the house, where the domestic well is for the house, the shop, the barn, the garage, etc. And where the show area is, where the parking area is, and all that. So I have been out all morning with my measuring wheel, running around, getting those measurements. This is what I need the measurements for. They have given me a couple of these Google Earth maps, this showing the road on the south side, this being the road on the west side of the property. And if you look, he doodled on here measurements. So I have to have measurements from the fence line over as well, besides from the edge of the road to whatever the structure is, like right here. That's the shop. The house is over here, so I have to have two measurements on that. And he said I'd prefer to have a measurement from here over, but these will work. What they're looking for is the distances away from the edge of the road, so they know if things are too close, need to be moved, and whatever. So yeah, I have to take all of my measurements and doodle on this map all that numbers and information and submit this to the Planning and Zoning Commission. Now, why they didn't blow that up to the 8.5 by 11 size so that more of this property that we're dealing with right here would fit on an 8.5 by 11 and make it bigger so I could put bigger numbers and better arrows and stuff on it, I have no idea. I even stopped today and talked to the canal company of all places that needed to be apprised of all this, give them a copy of everything. And they don't really care because once the water leaves their head gate on the lateral that feeds water down here to the farm, they don't care and they got no jurisdiction over what goes on after that. It's the Water's Resource Board that I have to go to that is going to determine if I need to be doing anything about the water leaving the property. Well, we don't get enough water on the property to run off anywhere. It hits a grass area at the far end and waters trees. Those little trees that I've been watering, yeah, it'll end up watering them. So yeah, there's no issue there. stopped and talked to the highway department while I was in town. That one is going to be a little bit of a tricker deal. Yeah, tricker? Yeah, well, anyway. They will be out Monday to take a look at things and make recommendations and see what's going on, but it sounds like right now, take a deep breath, I'm going to have to buy at least 4 sticks of 12-inch galvanized culvert pipe, 2 connectors, dig up the culvert pipe that's at the end of both driveways, replace that with 12-inch stuff and longer stuff. And it sounds like the gate on the south driveway will have to be moved back. They want a full-size pickups, give or take, distance between the edge of the road and the face of the gate so a vehicle can pull off the road for safety issues, that sort of thing. Plus, I have to purchase a couple of stop signs, and I can't get them from eBay. I got to get them from them because they're DOT approved and reflective and whatever. Anyway, that's just a small list of the things I'm dealing with regarding getting this application turned in. I've got it all laid out here in front of me, and I'm dealing with it. And I'd pull my hair out, but I already have done that. Bah! Anyway, somebody said something to me once and it makes a lot of sense. Sometimes the best therapy is a long drive on a dirt road. Yep. I can understand that thinking. And yeah, so anyway, on we roll. We're going to keep pressing ahead with this planning and zoning thing. Going to go in and talk to some more places on Monday. Hopefully get some replies back from them. Hope to turn all this paperwork in on Tuesday. Get the ball rolling. Anyway, we'll see what the highway department says on Monday and whatnot. So stay tuned right here for all that. We'll keep you up to date there on what we're doing on the farm. Now, somebody asked me, Dave, why are you wanting to open up your farm to a farmer's market every weekend and other venues on the place? Well, quite simply, what it boils down to is I'm looking at offsetting the cost of the farm, i.e. property tax payments, water bill payments, that sort of thing, by renting out spaces to people to come in and sell their goodies. That's the idea. But from what I'm seeing today, if costs outstrip potential profits for 2-3 years, what's the point? So anyway, we're going to press ahead, see what happens. Sorry about the glare. I got light coming in through the window, the shade's down, but yeah, it's bright outside today. It's not as warm. It's only about 36 or so today. I think it was 45 yesterday. Anyway, don't forget, right down there, hit that little red thing that says subscribe on it, the bell icon next to it. Click on the word all so you get notified every time something pops up in my mind to film. And give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or leave a comment if you'd like to. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to our new subscribers. And we'll keep up with you. We'll catch up with you later. Y'all have a good one now. See ya. Bye-bye.